This is ZenArcher, and I'm Raven Host. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, as the case may be in your part of the world. For those of you who don't know me, I'm ZenArcher. This is my third attempt at this video because I tend to ramble, so I'm going to try to make this short and sweet. This is just another day, just another day, yada yada yada. My video. Just a couple of things that I wanted to bring up. First of all, I just recently watched a couple of videos by some people that are prominent, at least that have higher subscriptions here at YouTube, celebrities, if you will. And I wanted to address a couple of things. First of all, I'm happy to say that I stuck around, stayed subscribed to Ben Boheme long enough to see him say, you know, maybe I yelled and screamed and made a much bigger deal out of the whole cheating thing than I should have. And I'm kind of sorry that I did that. And one of the reasons is that because I did that, a lot of other people started pointing their fingers, and I'm sorry that I contributed to that. And I'm happy to see that Ben is growing and was man enough to come out and say, you know, maybe I made a mistake, and I think that's a good thing, and it's a pleasure to see him grow in that way. Secondly, I watched some other celebrities doing a lot of name dropping, and realized, after watching it quite a bit, that he has a tendency to do that, to inflate how successful he is, to inflate how important he is, to tell you about how important he is in order to... Well, I really don't know what his goal is. Maybe it's just that, to impress you with how important he is. There are even people that suggest that he has something to do with YouTube, which is completely laughable. But okay. And that brings me to the second topic. The second topic is one that I've discussed before and probably will again. I get a lot of emails and messages from people saying to me, you know, come watch my video and tell me what you think of it. How can I be more successful on YouTube? How is the editing on my video? Or was the music okay? Or what do you think of this song? This may shock some of you, so please be prepared. I'm just like you. There's nothing special here. I'm a guy who spent a little bit of money on a video camera, who is pretty well happy with my life, fairly unstressed. And I try to entertain the people who are already watching me by doing silly, goofy things. If you watch my last couple of videos, you know what I mean. That's the same with everyone on YouTube. How discussed your video is dependent upon how well you advertised it or how many people you've got watching it. And that's all. It has nothing to do with how well you edited it. It almost sound like I stuttered there. It doesn't matter what the subject matter was. It doesn't matter. Because celebrity status is about how you either intentionally or unintentionally advertise what you do and got it in front of people. The more people that see it, the more people like it. The more people that like it, the more people subscribe. And some people subscribe because they don't like it and because it makes them feel something, and so they subscribe so that they can feel that again, even if it's anger or disgust. Stop watching the lists. They're unimportant. How many subscribers someone has is unimportant. Don't take down your video because somebody said, well, you're fat or you're ugly or is that a zit on your nose? Because it doesn't matter what they think. Don't pat yourself on the back, walk around with your chest all puffed out because they love me, because they told me they really love me, and they think I'm the best thing since buttered bread. Because that's not true either. It's just not true. I don't care how many names you may be able to remember and how many videos you do to people that you think are important or that are viewed as important people. It doesn't mean you're important. I don't care how you put a spin on your life and what you do, even if it makes you feel better about you. It's not important. What's important is that you communicate with the people that are watching you, that you share with them things that are important to you in your life, that you enjoy what you're doing. The day that I stop enjoying what I'm doing here at YouTube or anywhere else is the day I'll stop doing it, because it's not important. I've been lucky out here on YouTube. I've gotten a job working for a website, which I am no longer working for, which was a choice of mine, and they agreed with me that perhaps it was a little early for them to get a spokesperson involved. So we split mutually. Don't take your videos down because somebody criticizes them. Leave them up. For those people that enjoyed them, that identified with them, that said, you know what, I'm just like they are. Now, I hope people will subscribe to me, and I hope that they subscribe because they find something that I'm saying or something that I do worthwhile. Not because I'm on a list at YouTube. And the fact of the matter is that when it comes to YouTube, I'm on the D list. You know, I'm a little guy. There's guys out there with 10, 15,000 subscriptions. I'm not even close to that. If anything, maybe the difference is that I'm pulling for you. I'm not going to leave videos to people like Chad Hurley and Steve because you'll go, oh, see, he's connected. He left a video for them, so he must know them. And the proof of that is, in a video later on, you hear them say, oh my God, so-and-so left a comment on my video and I couldn't believe it was them. Well, that tells you right there what their position is, that they were shocked that that person actually responded. And for those of you who are completely enamored with those people who are very well known or more well known on YouTube, stop it. No matter how entertaining the video is of the person that you're watching, that person is nothing more than a person like you. They may have a different viewpoint, and they may express themselves a little bit differently, but that's not necessarily a better way. It's just the way that they do it. And that doesn't make them different than you. If you have an opinion about what's going on out here, or if you have something that you think, hey, you know what, that would be kind of funny, put it out here. Put it on tape. That's what I'm trying to say. The lists don't matter. What matters is that you are enjoying what you do. What matters is that you are communicating with the people who are already subscribed to you. Or that you're introducing yourself to people because you're new and saying, this is what I'm about, this is where I stand on some certain subjects, and this is what I think. And if you do that, people who identify with you will subscribe to you when they find you, and they will communicate that back to you, and you will have discussions that are about important things. I also get a lot of people that are messaging me about the elections and political discussions, and, well, what do you think about this, and what do you think about that? What I think is I concern myself with the things that affect my everyday life. I concern myself with some of the things that happen at YouTube because I am a participant at YouTube, and what happens at YouTube directly affects me and how I do what I do out here. I'm here for you. I say to you, do good things for others. Be kind and gentle and show compassion when it's difficult to do so. And the reason I tell you that is because I'm pulling for you. Because I know that if you do those things, it will enrich your life. And if your life is more enriched, then my life is more enriched. Because I know you. I thought it amusing that someone actually sent me a message or a comment that said they had lost all respect for me they ever had because I put makeup on my last video. What are you thinking? But I also respect the fact that they did what they said they were going to do. They unsubscribed. And if you're not, if you're not enjoying what you're seeing here, you shouldn't subscribe. If you are and you want to kind of follow what's going on or see what I do next, absolutely you should subscribe. It's the easiest way for you to keep track of what's going on. I don't care about the numbers. The lists don't matter. The lists are corrupt at best. And the lists are not full of people who are doing good video. Look at them. They are people who are getting better at promoting themselves. So that's my 2 cents on it. Now on to other things very quickly. I'm at about 12 minutes right now. By the time I edit, it'll be a little bit longer because I don't tend to edit things out. Tiny Kites should be up. I'm making the deadline for Tiny Kites Monday. Monday, the Tiny Kites video will be up for those of you who are waiting for it. Also, there's been some talk about the Zen gardens and stuff that I've done, and I thought what I might do is show you how you can make your own Zen garden. And that can even be profitable for you. I sell quite a few of those over on eBay. I sell instructions on how to do it. I sell the materials to do it. That kind of thing, so that you can make your own Zen garden if you'd like to. So that's coming up. The Zen eBay thing will be happening pretty quickly now, and the reason is because first of all I started it and I need to complete it, and secondly because I'm in a position right now where I'm trying to gain some extra cash, so I'm going to be dealing with eBay a lot more, which makes for a great opportunity to take some videotape and show you what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and explain to you why I'm doing it, and that will be helpful. I'll tell you that there are people out here on YouTube that are using eBay much more effectively than I am, that know a lot more about the intricacies of eBay and how it works than I do, and are doing a fine job of it, and are making a living at it. I don't make a living at YouTube. I make a substantial amount of money, or at eBay. I make a substantial amount of money at eBay, but I'm absolutely no professional at it. I'm just lucky enough to do the right thing most times and manage to sell what I put up there. But I'll share what I do with you. And so that series, because I'm doing a lot more of that right now, will be finished pretty soon. I'm not going to put a deadline on it yet because I don't know what events may happen between here and there. But it is coming, so please keep watching. If you're interested in just getting your feet wet at eBay, which is the intent of the video, is to get you to just try it and see how it works out for you. I have not gotten a forum set up yet. Somebody said they were going to do one for me, and it kind of started, and then it didn't work out, and I may just put one up myself just for that, and also as a way that you can communicate with me. Absolutely, if you have questions or you just want to talk to me a little bit, stop over StickCam. I'm there often. Many of you have added me to your Yahoo Instant Messenger, which is how I instant message with people. I kind of treat it more like email than I do an instant messenger. Primarily, I'm not there to chat, but it allows me to transfer files back and forth to share with those people who are there. And you're welcome to do that. I will put my Yahoo ID here so that you can add me if you have Yahoo. Please, if you do add me, type in the comment box what your YouTube name is so that I can mark it as that, so I know who I'm talking to. So that's about all I've got for today. Just a real quick rundown of a couple of thoughts of mine, and to tell you what's coming up here on Balancing Act, which is what I call my my little YouTube thing, as well as my my website, which is still just the temporary pages. Until next time, this is ZenArcher saying, have a great day, and you be well.